Alright, we're live. Alrighty, we're live. So hope everything goes smoothly. Get the game set up. Log in. Game starting in 5 minutes, everyone. Should be a good game. Eagles, Packers. I'm really hyped for this Monday night. This Monday night matchup. Okay, so I can get the game right here. Bang. The broadcast is currently blank. Yeah, so I hope the YouTube ESPN fighting, or the YouTube Disney fighting, is not going to mess this up, because my thing's blank right now. Does another channel work? Okay, Hulu's not working right now, guys. We're in a little bit of a predicament. Okay, I don't know why it's not working now. It makes no sense. Why? It shouldn't be my internet. It says my connection's excellent, so I'm just trying to watch the game. Log in with my TV provider, but why can't I just watch it through Hulu? It makes no sense. 0 sense at all. Okay, so I'm in. So let me get back to... Watch me. Dude, what is going on? This is really bothering me. This makes no sense. The game starts in 1 minute, dude. Dude, nothing on Hulu's working. What the? Dude, I'm livid right now. What is going on? Hulu is not working. I'm gonna try signing back in because Hulu is. Sorry guys, my thing got all messed up. Okay, what is going on with my stream now? Oh my god, this is a mess, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, this is a joke. Alright. Alright, we should be back, guys. I don't know what is going on right now. I'm very sorry for all this. Because this is really pissing me off. Okay. I want to know why I'm not getting the... Trying to get the game on first. But then my other stuff is messing up too. But Hulu's not working for some reason. I'm gonna have to use like meth streams now, because this is just unbelievable. Come on, dude. Alright, well, I at least kind of have the game on. Let me fix this for you guys real quick. Okay, we're good. We're finally good. Okay, so I'm watching on meth streams because YouTube isn't working, but I at least have something. So It's not going to be pretty, but we got it. Okay. I still don't understand why this isn't working. Okay. Packers have a second down, I believe. Jordan Love drop it back to pass. He dumps it off to Josh Jacobs, and we had, oh my God, was that Adoree Jackson? He does not know how to tackle. He might be one of the worst tacklers in this league. He is so bad. Alright, wait. I actually have the game on a better screen now. I was able to get it on the NFL app now. Finally. Dylan, bro, no, Adoree Jackson, he does not know how to tackle. It's really frustrating. And then Henry, don't even get started. I know you don't really want the Packers to win. Oh, dude, all right. 3rd and 3, Jordan Love in the shotgun. Jacobs to his right. He hands it off. He got it, it looks like. I think he got it. Somebody it looked like they tried choking him. I think it was Jalen Carter, but he was not able to finish off the tackle. Let's see. Oh, I guess they called it a 4th down, and and then the Packers utilized the tush push on the Eagles. I know the Packers were not a favorable. Well, they didn't use a tush push; they just used a quarterback sneak. But yeah, I thought Jacobs had the first down there, so I'm a little confused of why they even ran a second play. Ugh. All right, Jordan Love in the shotgun. Jacobs right behind him. Another handoff to Josh Jacobs. He'll get tackled for about a yard. Good tackle there by Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter just needs to stay good up the middle. He hasn't been as good as he was last year, but he's still been solid enough. But I would really like to see him get going and make some big plays up the middle. All right. I'm excited to see this Eagles defense work. I love the uniforms. The black helmet, black pants with the white. All right, Jordan Love staying in the shotgun. Drops back. He avoids the sack, and he's going to get sacked. Who is that? Is that Jalix Hunt? Jalix Hunt with a big sack of Jordan Love. Great play there. Oh, thank you guys so much for the handsome compliments. DJ and Sprinkles both giving me some compliments. I love it. I love this. Keep the compliments coming, guys. I won't complain. But yeah, Jalix Hunt with a big sack there. 3rd and 20 now. Jordan Love, empty set, drops back. Is going to pass that deep. And that is going to be, almost intercepted by Quinion. I believe that was, who was, I don't know who that was intended for. I didn't get to see, but, Quinion looks hurt. Uh-oh. We do not want Quinion Mitchell hurt. It looks like he did something. He fell. That's not going to be good. We don't have Jair Alexander this game. Not very good. Not very good. Oh, he looks hurt. He might be coming out of this game. He's getting attended to on the field with the training staff right now. See, it was a deep pass. I'm trying to look at his legs. Okay, nothing looked out of place. That was Christian Watson. That's what I thought it was. It hit off his helmet. I don't think anything happened. Anything crazy happened. Adoree Jackson, Loki Player of the Year. Yeah, I think he will be. All right, he got up. Quinion Mitchell got up and is running off the field. So that's a good sign. Commercial break now. We're going to a 4th and 20 for the Packers. I don't think they're in field goal range yet, so they're going to have to punt it away. So good first drive by the Eagles defense, highlighted by that sack by Jalen Hunt. He has not performed as well as I thought he would this year, but if he can get some things going, then we're gonna and our pass rush is gonna look nice. We get to see Jalen Phillips in his Eagles debut today, so I'm really excited to see this pass rush, and it already works out. 1 sack in the first drive of the game. All right, I'm so glad I don't have to watch it through meth streams. That would have been bad. I don't know what's wrong with my Hulu though. I'm watching so I have NFL Plus because I do use it for this YouTube stuff. So I pay for that subscription. But that wasn't working at first, but that started working. But Hulu's not working it's just black. It's just a black screen, so I don't understand. But it's whatevs. All right. Hopefully the Eagles offense is going to go off this game because I would love to see that. I would love to see my boy go off. All right. Give the ball to Saquon or Smitty every play, please. Yeah, Josh, I know you need them in fantasy. I would love that. I would love to give Saquon the ball every play. But I do want to see Jalen Hurts ball, so. Okay, so they will punt the ball. Who's returning it? Because the Eagles like to switch up who's returning kicks a lot of the time. All right, the punt is off. Calls for a fair catch. It's Xavier Gibson who returned it. All right. All right, let's see what Jalen Hurts and this Eagles offense can do. On the season, Jalen Hurts is 70% completion percentage, 210 passing yards per game, 15 passing touchdowns and 1 interception, and 5 rush touchdowns. Yep. 7 passing touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the last 2 games. He's just balling this year. His only interception came in that Thursday night game against the Giants. Let's see. I have a prediction. Jalen Hurts is going to throw for 250 yards this game, at least. And Eagles are going to get this win, by the way. I didn't put my prediction in, but the Eagles are going to get this win. I'm going to say 27-17 Eagles. It's a handoff to Saquon, play number 1. He'll get about 2 to 3 yards right there. And I'm interested to see how Micah Parsons plays in this game. You know, he hates the Eagles because he was a Cowboy and always talked crap. But it also came out in his contract or his trade with the Cowboys. It blocks a future trade to the Eagles, which is hilarious. All right, 2nd and 7 for the Birds. Just under 9 minutes to go in the quarter. Man, these unis look so sick. Jalen Hurts stepping back, pass to A.J. Brown for his first completion of the game. Gets about 6, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1. We're likely to see our first tush push of the game. Is it snowing? It is not snowing as of now in Green Bay. But it might later in the game. I forget what the exact weather forecast they said it was going to be. I'd just love to see the Eagles just abuse this tush push this season. Yep, they're setting it up for it. Oh, and they false started. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. That was not the normal tush push. It looks like half the line moved, and Hurts got it and just ran to the left side. Ooh, that was the worst false start I've ever seen from this play. I'm starting to... I don't know. They got it. It's not... The tush push itself isn't a problem. It's the officiating is so bad. All right, Saquon run gets about a couple yards there. The tush, but they don't this year. The officiating for it has been so bad. So I don't blame people for getting mad about the play. But that's bad. That was probably the worst tush push I've seen. Yeah, no, John, that was the worst tush push I've seen. They need to. The tush push itself is not a problem if it's officiated well. It never gets officiated well. That should have been 5-yard penalty for the Eagles. But yeah, another handoff to Saquon, finds a hole, and Saquon breaks open up to the 40-yard line. What a run by Saquon right there. That was great blocking by Mailata and Dickerson on the left side, and that was Brett Toth, who's playing center in this game. He did a great job of pulling up to the left, giving Saquon that hole. All right, Saquon's on the sideline for this next play. They got Tank Bigsby, who had over 100 rushing yards in their last game. So it's interesting to see how Tank Bigsby is going to do. Handoff to Tank Bigsby. He goes to the left. Oh, he's going to go outside. Oh, he almost broke it outside, but it'll get about 5 yards there. Nice run. I think Tank Bigsby is going to be really, really good for this team as a backup running back. It's going to be a scary backfield for the Eagles. It says 120 rushing yards in 8 games with the Eagles, but he had over 100 in his game against the Giants. So they just haven't been he's getting used to the offense. All right, let's see. 2nd and 5. Dang, Lane Johnson's beard's getting long. All right. Devontae Smith motioning to the top of the screen. Jalen Hurts dropping back to pass. It looks like it's targeting Smith. Not a great throw, 3rd and 5. It just looks like they got confused. Might have been some miscommunication, or I think Smitty claims there was some contact on that. Let's see. Carrington Valentine. Hate that guy. He sucks. But yeah, it was good coverage right there. Doesn't look like any flags. 3rd and 5 coming up. See, the Eagles don't need their tush push. I think they're good offense that could get conversions on anyway. So I'm fine with this 3rd and 5, and I'm okay if they call false starts on the tush push because I still think we're good in a 3rd and 5 situation, and they just false started. It looks like. All right. I think it was a false start. Might have been offsides, but I doubt it. Let's see. Yep, false start. On 68, that is Mailata. So, false start on Jordan Mailata. Yeah, I don't know how they can call those, but they can't call the obvious tush push ones. They're not blocked that much. All right, 3rd and 10. We're at our own 38 and about a half a yard line. There's a 4-man rush. Hurts gets out of it. Parsons behind him. He just got to throw it away. Oh, it's caught for the first down by Will Shipley. Beautiful play by Jalen Hurts, reading the pressure, getting past Micah Parsons, and getting it to Will Shipley. Good play right there. Let's see. So they sent 4. Will Shipley was to his right. Hurts saw it. Micah Parsons got in there. It looks like Tyler Steen broke coverage, but nice getting. Will Shipley did a great job getting off the linebacker and getting in there for the first down. So now we got a 1st and 10. Saquon's back in the game. Hurts under center on this one, motioning A.J. Brown over. Him and Smitty are on the same side. It's going to be a handoff by Saquon. And see, not a great push by the O-line. He's only going to get about 2 or 3 right there. I'm interested to see how this O-line plays because the reason Saquon has not been doing well this game, or well this season, because of the offensive line play. They've been very bad this season. All right, Hurts under center again. They have a lot of guys on the line. It looks like they're going with a 3 tight end look. It's going to be another handoff to Barkley. He's going to get outside, but again, the O-line is not doing anything in terms of blocking. So you don't like to see that. They're just not getting a good push up front. So all right, it's going to be a 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. They converted a 3rd and 10 on this drive. So it'll be interesting to see how they go from here. Okay, Hurts is in the shotgun. Shipley's next to him. Looks like Barkley's out of the game. They're running the rocket formation. And it's over the middle, over to Smitty. Another first down for Philly. See, over the middle always works. Kevin Petula is doing a lot better on the offensive play calling since that Vikings game. He's been really good at kind of, instead of doing those vanilla routes, and it was a very weak game plan. But now it looks dynamic, better than it's been all season. All right, Hurts rolling out left. The pressure gets it to A.J. Brown for about 7 yards there. Nice play by Jalen Hurts. See, you gotta. It looks like they're running to set up the pass. They might have to pass to start setting up the run though, because Saquon Barkley hasn't been able to get much. He did break 1 yard, but now Will Shipley's still in the game. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with, because now they got 3 backs that they're playing: Bigsby, Barkley, and Shipley. Oh, it's good push by the O-line there to get Shipley the first down. It looks like. But Shipley, he was, at the beginning of the season, he was the RB2, but he dealt with some injuries this year. And then Tank Bigsby took that role over against New York, and we saw him get a snap. We saw him get 1 carry earlier in this game. But Shipley's been in there for the majority of the backup running back snaps. Barkley's back. Hurts under center. It's going to be a fake handoff. Roll out to the left by Hurts. Decent blocking. He's going to have to just throw it away. It was good blocking by the O-line, but the receivers could not get any separation. Let's check the routes. I mean, the routes were not... Somebody fell. It looked like Darius Cooper fell. Devontae Smith... The routes weren't that bad. I mean, it wasn't terrible. But the Packers just played good coverage on that. Hurts in shotgun's going to be a hand off to Saquon, and nothing coming. I don't know what's up with this blocking by the O-line, but they do not look strong at all. The pass blocking is really good by this O-line, but their run blocking is garbage this season. All right. 3rd and 8. We're in field goal range, so at least we should get 3 out of this drive. It's design QB run, and he's going to get the first down. Oh, he fumbled. Hurts fumbled, and the Packers are going to recover it. You don't see Hurts do that a lot. I wonder if he was down. It looked like he might have been down, but I don't know. I think that's going to be a fumble. Hurts, it was a designed run on 3rd and 8, QB run, and Hurts, we haven't seen him do that in a while. But they did it. They had good blocking up front. And he fumbled. His knee was on whoever tackled. I don't know who made the tackle. But whoever made the tackle, Hurts fell on him. He didn't get a chance to get to the ground. But it was a great punch by Cooper right there. And it's going to be a fumble. Hurts turns it over for only the 3rd time all season, I think. All right, it's going to be a defensive battle. It's going to be... Both these defenses are pretty strong. It's going to be in Lambeau Field. It's going to be really interesting to see how they play in this game. Almost at the end of the first quarter. We still got 49 seconds left. They're going to go to break. But wow. Not a great first drive. We had a good first drive. Hurts just let go of the football right there. It's going to happen. Hurts has been really good protecting the football this year, so can't really fault him when he does make turnovers. But I want to see this defense come back and make a statement after the offense gave up the ball. Dude, I can't stand these commercials. It's the same ones. They just repeat them. I don't know. I think this is going to be a really good game. I like defensive battles. I mean, I like when the Eagles just blow teams out, but I think this is going to be one of those defensive games where it goes down to the wire. Whoever commits less turnovers will win the game. So far, the Eagles have the most turnovers, 1-0 in that category, but they're going to be okay. They're going to be okay in this game. I think we're going to see a Zach Bonner or Cooper DeJean interception in this game. I would love to see one of those guys get an interception this game. All right, Jordan Love, 2 backs in the backfield. Josh Jacobs. Oh, it's a fumble by Jordan Love. He gets on it, though, but they'll lose a couple yards right there. That looked like it was just miscommunication between him and Josh Jacobs, because Josh Jacobs went in motion, and Jordan Love just didn't give him a good handoff. Oh, no, it was supposed to be Jordan Love wanted it to be it was a run pass option. Jordan Love wanted it to be a run. Josh Jacobs thought it was a pass, so he went into pass protection, and that was the miscommunication right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Jordan Love drops back. He'll pass it. Oh, Jalen Carter with a nice deflection. I thought somebody came up with that. But yeah, that'll be 3rd and 13. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. So this is likely going to be the last play of the quarter. Way to get up there and deflect that pass. I thought he was about to come up with that. All right, 3rd and 13. Jordan Love in an empty set. Drops back. Ajomo gets in there, but Love's just gonna run it, and he will get blockers, but he's gonna be just a yard short right there. And it's gonna be in the end of the first quarter. I wonder what they're gonna do when they come back. Maybe a tush push. Maybe they'll punt it. Maybe they don't want to risk it and just punt it away. But 0-0 going into the second quarter. I did not expect that. I thought at least one of these teams would score, but both teams have only got the ball for one full drive. They're having good methodical drives, so I don't mind the low score right now. I think it'll pick up as the game goes on. All right, they're back. 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Start of the second quarter. They're going to go for it. Likely just a quarterback sneak. They might try to get the Eagles off sides. Okay. Oh, they're going to call a false start on that. But I don't know why they're not calling a false start on the Eagles. See, this is what gets people talking on Twitter, and that's what I don't like. They look good. Like, their offense looks good. Oh, my dad's making one of my favorite meals. Same, I can't eat it. But Henry, they look good. They just Hurts fumbled the ball. But they had a good drive. Both offenses were driving. They just called a false start on the Packers on a QB sneak, but they don't do it on the Eagles, which, I mean, it helps the Eagles, but this is what gets people complaining on social media about the Eagles when they are favored in some of these things, because that should have been a false start on the Eagles. I mean, yeah, the Packers false started, but they called that, and they didn't call one when the Eagles false started, even worse earlier this game. So Packers punted away. Eagles are going to get the ball back. Gibson fields it, and let's see what he can do with the return. All right, he'll get at least a little bit. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. See if Hurts in this offense could come back and try to put a score in. All right. All right, Hurts in shotgun, Barkley to his right. Hand off to Saquon. Nothing by the offensive line. The run blocking by the offensive line this year has been so bad. It's been terrible. It's as clear as day. Am I allowed to trip there? But still, it just hasn't been good overall. Second and 13 for the Birds. Hurts dropping back. He's going to get it to Barkley, and Barkley trips. Oh, my goodness. What's going on? All right, Barkley's on the sideline for this next play. Hurts in shotgun, 3rd and 14. Might just try something short. They're going to hand it off to Shipley. I mean, I don't know how much I like that. I mean, he does get about 6 yards there. I don't know how much I like that. They just throw the white flag whenever it gets to 3rd and long. Like, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. I don't know. I hate when the Eagles do that. Try to do a deeper pass up the middle. The worst you do is throw an interception. But it's likely that it will just end up as an incompletion. So, doesn't make a lot of sense. Kevin Petula plays a little too conservatively sometimes. So, Brady Mann coming on for the first punt of the game for the Eagles. Looks like it was a good one. Yeah, good punt. Dobbs going to catch it around the 10, and he's going to get up to about the 23. All right. So Packers coming back on offense. Good defense so far. Yeah, somebody said on Twitter, after a methodical opening drive based on under center runs, unbalanced looks, and fullback packages, the Eagles flipped to a shotgun approach, lost 4 yards, and punted. Yeah, because when they do the dynamic play calling, they have success, and when they don't, that's when they don't. And I don't know. I think this team should run under center more. The shotgun approach doesn't really work. I know Saquon Barkley likes to receive shotgun snaps better when he's running, but I don't know. Why are the Cowboys getting another Monday night game next week? They just had one and they got destroyed because they suck. It's going to be a run by Josh Jacobs. He'll get about 5. Okay, so I see Quinion in the game, so that's a good sign. All right, 12 minutes left in the second quarter. 2nd and 5 for the Pack. Jordan Love under center. It's going to be a toss to Jacobs on the right. He's going to break free for a first down plus. Good run by Jacobs. It was just a good play drawn up by the Packers. Nothing the Eagles could have done, really. Josh Jacobs already has 31 rushing yards in this game. Another handoff to Jacobs. Getting nothing going there. Maybe about 2. Yeah, Sean Tucker Kraft tearing his ACL last week. Last week. It was not great. Because they could use him. Another handoff to Josh Jacobs, and they almost get him. They do get him behind the line of scrimmage. It was Moro Ujomo almost made the play about 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Instead, he tackled maybe 1 yard behind. And that is going to be a catch but short. Jahad Campbell makes the tackle. And it's going to be another 4th down for the Packers. They still got a couple yards to go. They're likely going to punt, but you never know. Oh, they're going for it again. All right, they might just be trying to get them off sides. 5 seconds left of the play clock. All right, so you're going to take the flag and they're going to punt it. Nice. Nice. So the Packers punt. Gibson's going to let it go. It's going to go into the end zone. Got to get this run game going. This game is so far a snooze fest. All right, they're back. Hurts under center. Saquon Barkley right behind him. 1st and 10. 8:28 left to go in the second quarter. It'll be a fake handoff. Hurts rolling out right. Oh, throws to Goddard. That was a dangerous throw. Very dangerous throw. Could have been an interception there. But good play all around. All right. Hurts under center again. Fake handoff. Hurts throws over the middle. Good play by Keyshawn Nixon. Good play. Third and 2. You know, it was a good throw by Hurts, I think. I guess I don't know. It was just a good play. All right, 3rd and 2. Might try to just go to the run here. They're going to go shotgun. It's going to be a pass. Try to get it to Dotson there. And it's going to be incomplete. And the Eagles are going to punt the ball. So there's the Kevin Petula offense coming back in full form. I just don't know. The decisions are very questionable right now. So that's been bad, Petula. You're going back right to your old ways. This is what I'm worried about. He had one good game against the Giants. He did not have a great game against the Vikings, even though they won. It's going to be another punt by Braden Mann. Let's see if he boots it. Nope, shanked it. It's going to go to the 41. Bad punt by Braden Mann right there. So everything's looking down for the Eagles except their defense. All right, 0-0 going. 0-0 going into 7 minutes left in the second quarter. We're going to go to another commercial break. Oh, they got to get some. Kevin Petula, he just, I don't know. He needs to find consistency. He hasn't been consistent, and that's the problem. Because you need consistency in football because playoffs, they're one game. You don't have your game. If you're not on your A game, you're going to lose. And it's just going to be like that, bang. Dang, I'm getting sick. All right, back from commercial. Green Bay's going to have the ball in good field position. 41-yard line. Jordan Love going to drop back. Passes it. And it's a nice coverage by Quinion Mitchell. 2nd and 10. See, we just need to fight back with that good defense that the Packers are giving us. It's going to be a toss. And who was that? Was that Jalen Phillips? Jalen Phillips making his first big play as an Eagle. It was a nice play on the run right there. All right, 3rd and 8 for the Packers. It'd be nice if Eagles can get a stop right here. Keep it a scoreless game. Jordan Love dropping back. Pass over the middle. Deflection. Almost an interception by Jahad Campbell. But it's going to be a 4th and 8, and they'll likely have to punt. I don't see why they would go for it here. They're not even at midfield yet. Jalen Carter, he's great at batting the ball down. That could have been a dangerous interception. All right, so the Eagles are going to get the ball back with a little over 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Punted by Whelan. Gibson back there. Make the catch. And he creates some damage on the return, getting up to the 26-yard line. We're likely to go to another commercial break. It's been a defensive battle so far. 0-0, nothing. Both offenses have not been able to get anything going. And the Eagles had a great first drive, but ended with a fumble by Jalen Hurts, and then Kevin Patullo decided to start calling high school plays again. Now my stream is lagging. Jalen Hurts is 6 for 10, 39 yards. Jordan Love was worse than that. He only has 12 yards. They put the graphic away. All right, so under center. It's a good sign to start. Oh, I must have missed the first play. But it was 2nd and 3. And then Barkley had a nice run, but it's probably going to be holding on the offense. Lane Johnson is down. It's not a good sign. Dude, this is just a choppy game. Not very fun to watch. Well, we might have got his ankle just clipped. Okay, so there's an illegal shift, and then there was holding. So the penalties are going to offset. Yeah, Johnson looks beat up. So Fred Johnson looks like he's coming into the game to fill in for Johnson. Or fill in for Lane Johnson. All right. Okay, so hopefully they're gonna. Okay, they're going into shotgun. I hate their shotgun looks. They just don't play well. They don't play well when they're in shotgun. Motion by Smith. It's gonna be handed off by Barkley, and what do you know? The run goes nowhere. 1 yard. I'm getting sick of this offense, bro. It's getting disgusting to watch. So it's gonna be a 3rd and 2. They need to start coming up with some creative plays because all right, they're gonna go with a fullback look. That's nice. Latu. It's gonna be a fake handoff, pass, and it's gonna be an incompletion. But there's going to be a flag, likely pass interference on Evan Williams. Yeah, it's pass interference. Doesn't give Goddard a chance to get to the ball. All right, that's nice. Yeah, it was a good call. All right, so it's going to give the Sixers a second chance. 1st and 10. What are we doing? False start, Mailata again. He keeps jumping, saying that the defense is going, but he's. Oh my god. Hey, Lane Johnson is having trouble walking. This is not looking good. It's gonna be a run by Barkley. He's gonna go to the outside and he's gonna break big. Oh, but there's a flag likely holding on the offense. Finally a big run by the offense, and it's gonna come back. 64. Who's 64? Toth. Dude, this offense is ugly today. Barkley didn't even do the designed run. He just went outside because he knew the offensive line couldn't block correctly. All right, it's going to be a 1st and 25. going to be a handoff to Tank Bigsby. He's going to get about 4 or 5 right there. Kevin Patullo's back, baby. He's back in full swing of being dog crap. Eagles in shotgun. They haven't had any success in shotgun really today. It's a little screen to Devontae Smith, and he's going to get up to the 40. Back to 3rd and 10. I just don't like these play calls. I just don't think they're that effective, to be honest. All right. 3rd and 11. Hurts and shotgun. We got Will Shipley in the game. More of a receiving back. 4-man rush. Hurts just going to run. Oh, he's going to fake toss it and run it for a couple. And the Eagles are going to punt it again. Dude. It's getting frustrating to watch. They look bad. All right, let's see if Brady Man has a better punt this game. Defense is the only part of the team that showed up so far today. All right, better punt. It's a flag. It'll be spotted at the 8, but there was a flag, so we'll see. All right, so it looks like it's against the Packers. Dude, this game is terrible. Oh, now they're saying it's against the Eagles. Oh my God, what is going on? It was Keely Ringo. Well. So they're going to punt it again. All right, let's see. I don't know. I mean, it didn't look like much, but... Alright. It's 4th and 17. Gonna punt it again. Not a great punt. It's going to be picked up by the Packers, and he's going to get it up to the 33. So instead of being at the 8, it's going to be at the 33-yard line. Going back to commercial break, and the commercial breaks are 5 minutes long. Oh, this first half is not pretty, guys. Not having fun so far today. All right, they're back. Packers 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. 32. This could be completed. Zach Bond with the tackle, but not. They got 8 yards. Let's just hope that we can hold him to 3. All right, 2nd and 2. It's going to be handoff to Jacobs up the middle. He's going to get the first down for about 5, maybe 6 yards. Jordan Love dropping back. Shotgun. Good tackle over the middle by Nakobe Dean. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. Clock running. Both teams still have 3 timeouts, though. Jordan Love just avoids the sack. And he's going to get out of bounds. Ugh. They almost got him there for a sack. That would have been big for the Eagles. Now he's might be in field goal range. Ugh. It was good pass rush right there. Just... All right, they're at the 42 yard line. Jordan Love dropping back. And Jacobs off the edge. He's going to knock it outside. He's going to knock it out of bounds. They're going to take a timeout. Good tackle there. Oh, we're going to get a lot of commercials here, guys. I hate these commercials. They make everything so just terrible. They're too drug out. All right, Jordan Love in the shotgun at about the 31-yard line. It's going to be caught and got out of bounds. Romeo Dobbs there. 38 seconds left. Packers still have 2 timeouts. Good catch. Covered by Dory Jackson there. All right, 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. 27-yard line. Jordan Love dropping back. Kobe Dean was in there, and he's going to get sacked by, who's that? Nolan Smith. All right, so 1 timeout left by